We're here at, we're just outside of Dallas-Fort Worth area, and today we're putting in an Austroflamm. It's actually a hybrid that we turned in Integra 1, upgraded all the electronics, wiring, harness, the whole bit, into a Rika 2, which I'm going to show you. But today's video is pretty much going to show you how to install your Austroflamm. Or if you're seeing this on the internet and you're just hooking up some other brand besides Austroflamm, it's going to pretty much be the same thing. How I drop the liner, how I end up doing the top parts up on top, how I connect it up to the combustion fan on the back side of the stove, and so forth. Really easy. This is one of the most basic installations that you could possibly have. Due to the fact that the lining system is only 3 inches, and with the liner being 3 inches, it pretty much passes right through the damper unit, hooks up to the T hooks up to the combustion fan, and bada bing, it's that simple. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get started now. We're going to get a shot up on top with me dropping the liner down. I'll also show you that the top of the chimney needs a new crown, so I'm just going to put a small repair up there for him, pretty much just recoat the whole crown, and then that way the top plate's going to have a nice smooth landing in order to keep water and so forth from entering the flue. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so he's got a screen inside here. This is obviously to keep the birds out. And I got to put my gloves on because that can get really sharp. But you can see here, see how the top of his brick is exposed here? Yeah, I'm just going to put an overlay over this. It really needs a complete crown, but it's really kind of funny because the small little town that we're in, nobody carried 60 or 80 pound bags of premix, and all they had was these little 10-pound bags. I kid you not. It is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. 10 pounds. I'll get a shot of it and I'm gonna put it on and show you, but maybe, Texans are used to 10-pound bags of quick creep, but you know what? Never seen it before. So anyhow, that's pretty much what we're gonna do. It's probably not able to focus down through the screen, so I will give another shot. But this is a 13 by 17 terracotta lined, and it didn't focus, but I'll get another clean shot of it here as soon as I get the screen removed. Okay, so here's a shot looking down the flue. It's got a 13 by 18 terracotta lined chimney, more than enough room in order to just drop this liner straight down through. Nice, clean, don't have to sweep it before we install the liner. And luckily the lining kit that we have has a 24, let's see, what do we got? That's an 18 by 18 top plate, so that's going to fit just perfectly in order to cover this, the top of this flue opening. Okay, so there you go. Dropping it right down there. I'm going to set up my tripod and let's get this liner dropped and hook this stove up. Okay. So now what we're going to do is I'm just basically going to take the liner, feed it down, let it sit on the smoke shelf down there, go down below, bring the stove in, hook it all up, make sure that the shroud's all put together, everything's tightened and tweaked and looking good, and then I'll come back up here and do a little crown repair, set the top plate and the cap, and we'll be good to go. So let's get busy. There you go, one of the easiest installs of a liner that you could possibly have. So if you're installing a pellet stove liner, really, it's that easy. Now, unless you have a 2, 3, 4-story home that has S-turns in it and so forth, you might need to put a pull cone on it, which is a cone that you tie a rope to and you pull and you help guide the liner down through the turns and so forth. But other than that, easiest install you can do, besides gas, which is aluminum, so it's half the weight of the stainless. Okay, so let's get down below and continue. Okay, we're back down here at the firebox. Let me just show you up here how it's sitting up there. Okay, you can see the liner back there, how it's sitting on the smoke shelf. All I'm gonna do is lift it up and drop it down into the firebox here. And we're gonna go get the stove now, set it into place. So all we're gonna have to do is set the T and we're golden, okay? That easy. And totally spaced it sitting there doing the job while talking to him, and Julie's like, man, Scott, you didn't record any of it. Okay, so anyhow, during that that pause, you can see we have the stove up on the hearth, and we now have the liner that is connected to the exhaust port, okay? Now, I've had some conversations about using metal tape and silicone, and I actually use silicone with metal tape combination. And what it is just an overkill. And when you end up putting your T onto your adapter, as you can see right there, first you got to set a screw or two into the T, into the exhaust or the combustion fan housing, which has the adapter hooked to it. Okay, and then you silicone the T to the adapter, and then where the snout meets the vertical part of the T, you have to silicone that also, because all of those connection points are air leaks. Okay, you don't want the smell of smoke in your house, you don't want smoke coming in. And also down on the bottom, that is a removable T cap. I actually put just a minor amount right down at the bottom, to where all you have to do is just take a razor blade, cut it, and then the T-cap comes off for cleaning purposes. Okay, so there you go. Liner's all hooked up, and now we're going to get up and, well, first what we're going to do is we're going to put the shroud and everything together. You'll see that, and then we'll get up on top and finish that. Okay, well, there you go. That is one ugly crown. And I don't have a problem saying that. It's almost 100 degrees out. Talk about just drying as soon as it hits the brick. But I gave it to him for free, just because it's so fugly. But it's gonna keep the water shedding off, because previously it was running right down the interior holes of the brick and just rotting it out. So it's looking good. I got a lot of bonding agent in it. All right. Hey guys, here you go. If you're installing an Austroflamm, if you're installing a Enviro, a Thelen, a Breckwell, you name it, the lining system is going to be identical. Okay, if you have a freestanding stove, basically you're going to have a T, and it's going to come down, it's going to T, and then it's going to hook up to the combustion fan. Just make sure that you have a clean out T, so that when you brush it down, you'll be able to access the creosote. Like this fabulous homeowner here, like I said earlier, I left 2 feet, I stuffed 2 extra feet down inside the flue, so that he has enough liner, he can pull it out, and he doesn't have to disconnect the lining system. He can then grab the T, take the T cap off, and clean it out. So a lot of times homeowners will end up buying the lining system, and they'll measure down to the smoke shelf. They won't measure all the way down to the firebox floor. Then they come up short, then the next thing you know, they're off to Home Depot or wherever getting some cheap pipe and then putting rigid pipe up at the top in order to make it reach the chimney cap. So, flex systems, easiest way. You've seen how fast I drop the liner. Obviously the time comes in to where you're hooking up to the stove, making sure that it's airtight, and you know, there you go. Thanks for watching. We do have 2 more Austroflamms. They're not inserts. They're Integra 1s, but we have updated them to RECA 2 control. So you get the LED control, you get the motherboard, the air sensor, everything. You have, plain and simple, the RECA is higher technology, more efficient, it runs better, period. So if you want one, claim one. We have 2 Integra 1 hybrids for sale right now, and this is like the end of July. So, you know, if you see this down the road, give us a call. We'll let you know if we have any in stock. Okay? Thanks a lot for watching. You guys stay safe out there. Peace.